Usually I don't care what map or where the house is from. If it's a fixer-upper, I'm gonna renovate it. Usually I don't care where the house is from. Usually in The Sims, I don't care what world the house is from or where the house is placed. I would just go place it right in Windenburg on the 60 by 60 lot where I have enough space to renovate it and do whatever I need to do. But okay. Bro, come on and load up. What the fuck? I'm on a game! Usually in The Sims, when Usually in The Sims, I don't care what world or where the house is placed at. I would just renovate it. I would take it over to Windenburg, put it on the 60 by 60 lot, and renovate it so I have enough space to do whatever I need to do. But today, I found this house on the gallery, and it's a Willow Creek house. So I guess we should renovate this house in Willow Creek. It is a fixer-upper. It's kind of small, but I feel like it's a decent size. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger than what it is. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, first thing we need to do is leave out of Newcrest and move over to Willow Creek. All right, Willow Creek is right here, so we can just slide on over here, and we're gonna just go right here to this empty lot. I think this just said a 30 by 20. I wasn't really paying attention. But here's the lot. I'm gonna go ahead and place the house down where you guys can see what that looks like. and then we're gonna get into this renovation. Alright, here is the Willow Creek fixer upper right here. This is like a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom house. Oh, we need to add money. Alright, so the only thing we gotta do is just go ahead and type in money in all caps because we already got the cheats on, and then we're gonna get $5 million, so we have unlimited budget. Alright, so this is the house right here. It is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom fixer upper. So you guys can see off to the side there, it's like a little small living room place, a small little living room space. We're gonna make that a little bit bigger and make this house look different. So let's just go ahead and place this down. And I don't know why it turned that way, but we're gonna just go ahead and turn this lot around. Alright, boom, perfect. Alright, so this is the house right here. Like I mentioned, it's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom. Y'all see how small the kitchen is? We're gonna make this a lot bigger and we're gonna open this up. Let's go ahead and remove this stuff out the way because this is kind of in the way of us being able to make this house a little bit bigger. So now let's just take this and pull that all the way to the back, and that's gonna make that living room space bigger, and that's gonna give us the space to knock out this wall and make this kitchen a little bit bigger. We're gonna definitely just set this kitchen up a whole different way. So let's just go ahead and remove these cabinets out the way. But we're not gonna jump into the inside just yet because as you guys can see, we still got a lot of work to do out here. Alright, so let's get rid of all this trash around the house. Which we're gonna go ahead and pull out the sledgehammer to get rid of a lot of this stuff so it's not taking up too much time. And just like that, all the trash and stuff is gone. Next thing we're gonna do is fix up this roof. So I'm gonna take this. Oh, this is a half gable roof. We don't even need that. Oh, this is a full gable roof right here though. So we're gonna take this, place that there, pull it over to the end, and then pull this one all the way back like that. And just simply raise this roof up just a little bit, and then raise this side up. Just so like this roof fits the house the correct way. Alright, so I'm looking at these windows they have here. These are definitely pretty nice windows, so I'm thinking we're gonna keep the windows. We're just gonna get rid of these little shutter things from the sides of them. And then we're gonna take this, place one here in this bedroom. We'll do 2 in this space right here. So I'm gonna just take that, copy it, place 2, and then we're gonna paint these windows black. And then up front, like I mentioned, this is like the living room space. We're gonna do 3 on this side. So I'm gonna place, wait, we need to turn on bb.move objects. I think that's the reason why this window is not placing. Yep, definitely is. So let's just copy that window 2 more times and place it right there. Boom, this house already looks 10 times better. Alright, so with that, we're gonna go ahead and remove that step because we need to add a platform first So let's just grab that platform. We're gonna just add like a small little platform and then place the step back in the front of it. So we'll just lower that down. Grab this little step right here, place there, pull it over. Boom. We're gonna remove that door. And the rest of the windows we'll do as like we go room to room, the bathroom, we'll do those windows then. Let's grab this sheet metal roof pattern, which I use a lot. Roof trimming, we're gonna go white roof trimming. I just don't really like black roof trimming. I rarely use it. I love the white roof trimming. That just like cleans up every house look. Foundation, I'm probably just gonna end up going with a plain black and white foundation. I just feel like that goes with everything you do, so we can use a black and white foundation. And I am gonna use Sodden again, just like a different type of Sodden in a different color. The front door, we don't have too many like single like small front doors that I like, so I'm just gonna go to my go-to front door when I'm doing a house like this. And that's going to be the mega front door. We're going to just get this in this like white, and that's like more like a tannish beige color. Tannish beige color. So we're going to do that. Let's go ahead and grab the fencing for that step. We just need one little piece of fencing to go there. So we're going to place that. Then we're going to get the matching railing to go with it. And the siding we're going to go with on this is this, hold on. This roughed up siding, and we're going to go with it in like this burgundy color. I feel like that's going to fit the outside of this perfectly. So let's just wrap this all around this house, and we need to clean up this little bit of stuff right here. Alright, now let's go on the inside and start putting this design together. Alright, so we're going to get rid of all this stuff. Everything in here is getting changed out. This renovation right here is more like a relaxed renovation. I'm not going too crazy with the designing. I'm just doing simple little things, but I'm still going to make sure it looks real nice. Who that is? She on the phone with. Alright, well, I'm about to finish filming this, and this phone on 2%. I'm using my other phone. Alright. Alright, so we got rid of all the trash, all the old furniture, the old cabinets, refrigerator, all that stuff. So now let's go ahead and grab some lights and place in here, and then we're gonna move on to getting the paint and the floors done. So we're just gonna lighten up in here just a little bit. Those floors, I definitely want to use the same floors. We just gonna do them in a different color. If this was real life, these wood floors, you would just have to sand them and then put the new little stain or paint down, whatever. So that's what we're gonna do in here. So let's put the new wood floors down. And I might use something else in the bathroom. That's why I haven't placed any in there yet. The paint swatch we going with in here is the sun faded paint swatch, and I'm just gonna paint this house room by room. The new kitchen is gonna go in this space, so let's just remove that window for now. We might end up be able to place it back, but we're gonna grab some cabinets that I haven't used in a long time, which is these Brohill cabinets. I feel like this is gonna fit perfect with this renovation, so let's just do 3. Down on the end, we're gonna do the refrigerator. Of course, here is where the stove is gonna go, and then we're gonna get some upper cabinets, which we're not gonna use the matching upper cabinets to that. We're gonna use these upper cabinets, and we're gonna use it in this color right here, and y'all gonna see how I'm gonna do this in a minute. Let's grab the half a tile cabinet to go above that refrigerator, which we need to bring both of these cabinets down like that, and then copy it and do one above that stove raised up. Let's get a stove vent and place up under there. And then let's just do like a little peninsula thing here. Should we do it in a different color though? Nah, let's just do it in the white. Alright, let's place those. Should we do 3? Yeah, we could do 3. Grab the island cabinets to go on the back of this. Wait, no, I think I pushed them in too far because we got to be able to place the sink in this. This might be a little bit too big. We might just need to do 2. Yeah, 2 is more fitting for this. I feel like if this was real life, 3 would look kind of weird right there. So we'll just do 2. And then put a sink here on the end. Grab a dishwasher, which we can use any dishwasher we want to, but I'm gonna place that there in that corner. The backsplash, I'm gonna go with a familiar backsplash y'all done seen several times, which is this one. Place that right behind it like that. Now let's slide over just a little bit and grab a sliding door in there. I'm still not done in that kitchen. I got one more little thing I want to do in there. So let's just grab a all black sliding door, or we can do a white sliding door maybe. Let's just do the white sliding door. And then over here on the end of this, we're gonna do like the little waterfall effect. Now it's not gonna be the same color, that's gonna be the problem. but we still gonna do it. If this was real life, we would have been able to get the matching color to go on the end of this, but you guys know how it is with the Sims, so it's not gonna be the matching color, but we'll still be able to do the build hack we want to do and make it look nice. So we're gonna probably have to end up doing this a few times just to make sure it reaches all the way down to the end. Okay, I need to adjust this a little bit. Alright, boom, now that looks a lot better. And we're just gonna paint that in that brown color. Alright, so this is the new living room space. As you guys seen how small the living room was before I made this room right here a lot bigger. So now we can put our custom fireplace. And then we're gonna do a little accent wall in here, which that accent wall is gonna match the little thing I'm gonna do in the fireplace. So let's go ahead and grab this wooden chevron paneling. That color right there is a little bit too light. We want the like dark brown color. As you guys can see, it kind of, well, it does, it absolutely matches the upper cabinets. And then I'm gonna do this as an accent wall over here. In the wall on this side, since we can bring that roof out, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this roof out one, because what we're gonna do is go ahead and build onto this. So let's add that. Then we need the foundation. Now on this side over here, we can remove this wall and do a bookshelf back there. So let's go ahead and grab a bookshelf. And place here. Then all we gotta simply do is just build this wall back. And grab that archway that's gonna line up with that bookshelf and place it right there. And then paint that wall back. And then on this side, I'm gonna do some shelves. So let's go ahead and do that like that. Remove that wall. We need to place the wood floors down and then paint in this little area right here. Go on the surfaces, displays, and grab the immaculate shelving and just place a few back up in here like that. And we do need to add some light back here. All right. Let's go ahead and finish up with this fireplace. So what we need to do is grab the black stone or brick, whatever you want to call it, and place on the inside of this fireplace. Let's go back in it with this stone or the gravel floors, place in the bottom. Raise up the platform inside of it twice. And then simply just stick a glass on the front of it like that. Alright, so I'm not good with decorating, as y'all know. So we're gonna keep the decorations in here pretty simple. Let's just go ahead and grab, I'm gonna just go with my go-to couch. Grab this couch. Place like right there. Where's the love seat? Boom, we can put the love seat like that. Grab a small little chair, place here. Over there in front of that bookshelf, I might just throw something like this, so like people to read, sit on and read. What I'm gonna do is probably move that bookshelf back over like that. And then we're gonna throw a TV up on that fireplace. So we're gonna just take that TV, shrink it down. Let's grab a nice little coffee table. Wait. Instead of doing a regular coffee table, can we do... Oh no, we wouldn't be able to do the Bill Hag. Well, we could, but it's gonna take up so much space. Forget it, we doing it. Let's put the platform down. Back the couch up. Lower it in the ground twice. Let's grab my favorite little coffee table to place down in there. Drop that down in there. And then we need to get a platform tool. Not a platform tool. We need to get some platform trimming. And that's the living room space. We should have threw a little dining room table in here. I'm tripping. Alright, let's move that chair right there. In this space, let's try to throw a small dining room table. So something like that, and then some nice little chairs. A few little chairs around it. And then slide it back, something like that. That's kind of interfering with that. Y'all get what I was trying to do with this, but small little dining room space. Oh, hold on, wait. We can just maybe... I don't know. Y'all let me know what I should do with that. Let's slide over here to this bathroom. All right. I kind of want to do some floors that match that accent wall. Not these dark brown floors. I was thinking about doing something like this because this kind of matches the accent wall, but that's a little bit too dark. Alright, I think I got an idea. I haven't used those tile floors in a minute, and I kind of like them in here, so boom, we going with those tile floors. Let's grab a cabinet out the kitchen. Place right there. We gonna do my bathroom build hack, which I consider like my normal sink. Should we do this one or should we do the other one? Yeah, we're gonna do this one because I do the other one so much. I'm starting to like this one a lot more. I feel like it's fitting like more modern style renovation, so let's place that sink. Grab this back lit mirror. Place that and bring it all the way down to the edge. And we need to bring that sink out just a little bit because it's flickering. Now let's grab a toilet. Place it right there. Oh, I might paint that color to toilet. Cabinet, the countertops. Nah, we're just gonna do it white. And let's get the shower tub combo. Or matter of fact, for this one right here, we can't do like a second bathroom, nothing. So I'm gonna do my own little custom shower tub combo. So boom, let's place the tub. You need to get a half wall, which is the 0.5 half wall placed in the front of that. Grab some white half wall trimming. The towel, we just gonna go with this towel right here. Boom, boom. And do a shower head. And I don't know if I want to use this accent wall in this bathroom. I feel like it might be a little bit too dark. Oh no, that kind of looks good. Yeah, I kind of like that. So we're gonna do that. And I know people gonna call this creepy because I'm putting a window in the shower or slash water shower tub combo, but I just feel like the bathroom needs it. So we're gonna put a window here. And since this is the only bathroom and we got like a little entrance right there, you'll be able to enter this bathroom from out there or from this master slash only bedroom. So let's just go ahead and grab a nice little bed, place in here. Get some dressers, nightstands, and then oh, that bed is way too big. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to turn the bed the other way. Let's get this bed right here. Place it against the wall like that, cause how his bedroom's long, but it's definitely skinny. Get a little table placed beside the bed. Throw a little plant on top of it. Put a nice little picture up on the wall. And then what I'm gonna do is grab this dresser, place it here. Get a TV, shrink it down, place it right there. And we're gonna put like a little sitting area down here to the foot of the bed. So grab this chair. We'll just do 2 of these, matter of fact. Like that. Oh, hold on, wait, I just remembered the door. I'm tripping all the way. We need a door there. So what we'll do is we'll flip-flop this. Boom. TV. And then the door goes there. Oh, and I forgot, we put this sliding door here, but no deck or nothing, so we need to grab the deck, little square deck. We'll bring it all the way down to the end. And then pull it over past that a little bit. Alright, so let's get the foundation. We need to remove this off the front because that's where we're going to place the step at. So before we go and get the fence in, let's grab this step. Which I'm going to try to do the same step we use in the front, hopefully. Will it work like this? Oh yeah. Boom. Now let's grab the fencing. Place that like that. And we need the railing. Oh, it's gone. Hold on, can we remove? Oh, yeah, you can. That's what I like. Okay. So we need to bring that side back. I'm glad they added that. So now we only need the right railing. Boom. I'm glad Sims added that. And just to make this look like an actual deck, I'm going to change the foundation on it. So let's get that deck light foundation. I'm going to use this one. Just get it in white. And then we need to put like a wood look. on it. Should we do that or like that? All right, let's get a little walkway in the front. So let's go to outdoor. We're gonna just grab some little concrete, place down from that little front step. Get the sledgehammer. Boom. Oh, ain't nothing there, I'm tripping. Okay, so that means we gotta place grass down. So let's get that grass going all the way around. Some dirt sprayed in. And then we'll put down these nice little plants. I'm gonna probably just put like 2 on this side. And then maybe like 3 to 4 over here. So 1 there. Maybe like 3. I don't know. I think these are a little bit too big. Let's just shrink them down one time. Because they are a little big. So let's take them, shrink them down. And that's the renovation. Let's go ahead and get a tour of this. Alright, I'm not even gonna lie. These exterior colors, I love the way this turned out on the exterior. Let's go on the inside. And you guys can see what this Willow Creek renovation looks like. Alright, so I might end up changing the color of that on the end of that. But other than that, I like the way this turned out. As you guys can see, we got the living room over here. We got the bathroom, which the tub, there it goes. And then we got the master bedroom. And then you got an entrance into the bathroom from the master bedroom. Now let's just go out on this deck. And that's it for this renovation. Y'all drop down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this. Drop a like on this video. Share this video. Subscribe to my channel. Make sure y'all press that notification bell. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next video with this Bill Hack renovation, some tips, something. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video.